Good evening, everyone. Good evening, my friends. I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful evening and ready to learn a little bit about essential oils and stress. So before we get going, for those of you who are joining us and you don't know who I am, even though you've been on this page for a little while, I'm Stephanie Bader. Hello. I am your gold level wellness advocate, and I am here to help you learn a little bit about how to use these little gems and these little bottles to make your life just a little bit better, drop by drop. So tonight's subject, like I said, is talking about, I'm getting my oils just a little bit organized as everybody gets on the call, is about stressing less. Because you may think you've got it all. I mean, you may even appear to have it all. You know, the great job, the perfect degree, the best house in the neighborhood, a really great paycheck. But maybe inside, something's just kind of off. If that resonates with you, maybe you need to pay attention, because your body will tell you things that you need to know. And that's a stressor in your body. And one of the things about your body that's really pretty interesting is that your body doesn't distinguish, hey, this is a stress that I have made up in my head based on pressure that I've put on myself, or this is a giant bear that's coming up from behind me that's going to eat me. Your body goes into fight or flight based on how you feel, based on the thoughts in your mind, or whether or not the bear's coming, because you have a response to it based on how you are processing the world around you. So I hope that makes sense. So if you have a really, really rough day, and it's just because you've had to really think about a lot of things and answer, I don't know, 14 million questions at one time from 3 kids. That was my day. Your body can feel really stressed, and you're thinking, I didn't have a physically stressing, taxing day. It's not like I ran a marathon, but I'm exhausted by the end of the day, because your mind had to work so hard. So let's talk about ways that you can naturally support your body, help it out, and just not deal with any of the side effects of, I don't know, one of these. Or, let's see what else I've got out here on the table. I've been very, very bad today. My kids start school tomorrow, and well, I'm using my oils, but I'm also supplementing with, Now note, I've gone with the deep, dark sea salt, 70%. I'm not going with just milk chocolate. So I'm trying to be a little bit healthy. I'm not going for perfection either, but you do need a lot of water. So cheers if you're having one of these with me. School starts tomorrow, by the way. Yay. I think I might be more excited than they are. So for those of you who don't know what essential oils are, they are just aromatic compounds. What are aromatic compounds? That sounds like a really big fancy word. They mean when you open this fancy little bottle, this is a brand new bottle because we had a bottle fall and break today from said children. You open it, you can smell it. You can smell it because those volatile, those fast-moving molecules, aromatic mean fast-moving, smelly compounds, you can smell. So you open the bottle, you can smell it. That's all that means. So it's just bottles, of aromatic compounds that you can really use to help support your body for all different things. So you can use them 3 different ways. You can smell them, you can apply them topically, or you can take them internally. We're going to talk mostly about really Well, we're kind of talk about all three of them tonight, because some of these oils you're really going to put on topically and use in aromatically. Some of them might be perfect for internal use to help you feel better. And then we're going to talk about one of our #1 products tonight that will truly help you handle stress better. And you can get it totally for free next month if you get on board with us, if you haven't joined doTERRA. So the first one, as I opened up in this little bottle that fell on the floor, on our tile floor, and broke today, is Balance. This bottle is probably one of our favorites around here, and it is just this awesome little bottle that helps you feel more balanced, feel more grounded, and just chill. So every person in our house gets it. Every person. Mom, dad, 3 kids. And that bottle that broke, luckily, it just broke on the bottom. It saved all the oil inside. She was quick enough to flip it over. This is my 8-year-old. She flipped it over. She goes, I saved all the oil. What do we think? What do you think we can do with it? So we put it into a roller bottle, and it's now in her room so that she can wake up in the morning and just roll it right on. And we saved almost a 15 milliliter bottle of Balance. But it just promotes a sense of calm, serene. And maybe because she broke that particular bottle and we were smelling it and cleaning that up, I had less of a chance of feeling like I wanted to wring her neck. So see, there's so many benefits here. Now, for those of you who, let's say, get hangry, and yes, I said hangry, you know, your blood sugar drops, you're starving, and you just don't get nice. I know, I'm with you. I know how that gets. I'm not a nice person when I'm hungry either. That's where Slim and Sassy is going to help. And you think, what? Why would that's totally for a weight loss type thing. Well, yeah, it is. But Slim and Sassy is designed to keep your blood sugar even. That's why it was designed. It's not really designed to help us lose weight. That's just a really nice side effect of this one. So you keep your blood sugar more even, you crave less. You eat better choices, you make better choices, so you eat better foods. Therefore, you lose weight. That's how it ends up working. But really, what Slim and Sassy does is it keeps your blood sugar more even, so you don't have the dips. You don't go down, you don't get hangry, you don't have that stress on your body, you don't feel like garbage, and then start feeding your body with the garbage of said, I don't know, chocolate. I'm going to reiterate that it's 70% dark, so don't give me a lot of grief. But you don't go for that Snickers, you don't go for that Reese's, you don't go for the Cheetos and the snack machine at work. You're going to grab something that's a little healthier. You're going to make a healthier choice because, well, you're making the choice when you're feeling better. Hey, I feel hungry and I'm going to go eat something healthier. So you keep your blood sugar more even. You make a healthier choice. You keep your brain and everything in your body functioning at a higher level, and therefore your stress level remains in control. Isn't that cool? And you have this side effect of weight loss. Kind of awesome. Now let's talk a bit about the Big Daddy. The King of Kings, frankincense. I'm trying to get the lighting so you guys can see the bottles. Frankincense. Now, if you've got stress, this is one that you are, I mean, you can take, we'll go back to this one real quick. This is going to be one you might want to do internally. It actually comes in some soft gels too. So you can do 3 to 5 drops in your water and just take it. You can put it sublingually if you don't really like the taste. It took me a while to grow to love the taste of Slim and Sassy. I'll just be really honest. I love it now. I didn't before. But I probably had to like clean up my diet, clean up myself, and clean up my mind. Frankincense. This is one I do 2 drops daily under my tongue, but a lot of people will just inhale frankincense, and they will feel calmer. They will feel the stress melt off of them, because frankincense just helps reduce that stress and tension. And frankincense makes everybody else's oil, you know, all these other oils that we're talking about, it makes them work just that much stronger, because it is the king of kings. It's the king of oils, I should say, the king of oils. So, and it also enhances cognitive function, which means, in layman's terms, it makes your brain work better. So if your brain's working better, you're going to handle your stress better. You're just going to think clearer, less brain fog, less stress, less brain fog. You're more in tune with how life works. And therefore, you're just going to get it. You just do things better. Vetiver. Vetiver is one of these, it's really thick. I don't know if you can really see how this one is in the bottle. And we'll compare kind of frankincense moving in the bottle. Let's see. Frankincense kind of moves in the bottle pretty quickly. Vetiver's much thicker. We got stuff stuck to frankincense or vetiver. Vetiver's a little bit, I kind of call it like molasses in the bottle. It takes some patience to get out of the bottle, I'll be perfectly honest. So if you have a bottle of this and you're thinking it's broken, it's not coming out of the bottle, no, you've just got to be a little bit more patient. Some of the things that vetiver does is it actually is really good for your skin. It makes your skin look better, but it also helps to calm and relax the mind. It's also very calming just in general for the entire body and nervous system. This is one that a lot of people will use and rub at the base of the big toe to help you sleep better at night. Now, why the base of the big toe? Well, reflexology-wise, that is exactly the point in which is connected to your brain. So if you need to shut your brain off to go to sleep better at night, that's where you're going to want to massage it in. And you really do want to actually massage your toe and help shut your brain down a little bit. And vetiver can do that. This is one that has been known to be used in a lot of ADHD blends. When anytime you Google an ADHD blend, it's going to have vetiver in it, because it's just so calming to the mind. It helps to shut down the mind, relax the mind, and let you chill out. So I use it a lot when the kids start, you know, we'll combine them. And it happens a lot. The great thing is you can layer these oils up. You're not going to harm anybody. You can layer oils up. The next one. This was a hot topic when I posted about In Tune. In Tune. The big oil actually in this one is actually Hawaiian sandalwood. Or is it Hawaiian sandalwood or just sandalwood? It's just sandalwood. But because the patchouli is also in here, it has a strong patchouli scent. So you combine the sandalwood, which is actually very much for nerve function, and then the patchouli, which is very much to chill you out. It helps to bring focus to your life. So if you feel very scattered and very much all over the place, In Tune is the oil for you. And like I said in the tip that I had on the board, this is one I will tend to use right before bed, and I will rub it right down the base of my skull, down my spine, and just rub it in a little bit, because it's the closest to your brain. And I won't put it on, you know, I won't rub my feet because I'm just not going to bend over and do that. I do that for my kids, and then I'll just rub it on the back of my neck. So I rub it on the base of my neck, and that's how I use In Tune for sleep. This is another one. It has similar properties. So it very much will chill you out and help with the stress. They have very similar properties. But other things, it supports a healthy thought process. So if you are, like I said, if you're struggling to just stay on task, stay on focus, that's where Intune's going to come along. Because staying on focus and getting tasks done can often be one of the stressors in our life because you have a huge to-do list, a huge checklist. And here's another little tip, just a little success tip in life. A huge checklist is never a good thing. If you start your day out with a 50, 60 page checklist or 50, 60 item checklist, more than likely you're just going to get frustrated and give up. Break it down into chunks. In the morning, I would like to get 4 or 5 things done. And really set your day to have 2 priorities. If you are in business for yourself, or if you have, business goals at work, set a work priority, one work priority, because the word priority really means the one thing. So the word priorities is really kind of a silly word if you think about it, because you can't have the one things. That's just kind of dumb. So have the one work thing or the one business thing, and have the one personal thing. You get those done, then everything else is just icing on the cake. And then you'll find better success in life. So there's just one little success tip I'll throw in. I do a little bit of coaching for people on my team, so I'll give a little bit of coaching to you guys. Next up, for those of you who have hormonal issues, I'm not calling you any names. I'm not making fun of you. It's a real thing. Hormones fluctuate through all kinds of months, all through the month. And I don't care who you are. Your hormones can fluctuate. They just aren't as quite as the roller coaster that they are for women. So the women, we have it's actually labeled for women for Clary Calm. But I'm going to give you a hint. If you're a man and you need some calming and some hormone balancing, because testosterone can get out of balance too, the Clary Sage in here can help with that too. But Clary Calm can come in and help you feel more calm, help balance out hormones, and soothe that, monthly discomfort that we have as women. Now, that's not going to help with men. Well, it might. It might make their lives a little bit better if we are feeling better as the women in their lives. But just know that this can help soothe that, because if you're feeling lousy in that time of the month, that too can be a stressor on your body. And high levels of stress and living with chronic stress increases your cortisol level. Over time, you can Google any list, what does living with chronic stress do? And there's numerous lists out there. It can impede weight loss. It can increase your risk of heart disease. It can increase your sleeping disorders. It can increase, the list goes on and on. I know those are the top 3. But there's just a list of a ton of different things. But your risk of stroke and heart attack, those different things are all on the list, because stress is great in small doses. It's when you get into the high levels of stress that you never ever put down. Holding this bottle of oil is not difficult, but if you never put it down and you just keep adding and keep adding and keep adding, it becomes a huge stress. Sometimes you have to put your baggage and your stress down. So there's another thing. Now let's move on to wild orange. Wild orange is, it's awesome. It smells, just fresh cut oranges. It's just wonderful. Between this one and the next one, they're kind of like sunshine in a bottle. And our next one's going to be called Citrus Bliss. And you open this oil up, it's emotionally the oil of abundance. So if you want more abundance in your life, more abundance of joy, abundance of money, abundance of time, diffuse this, wear it, breathe it in. This one helps to boost your mood and boost your energy levels. And it is actually a really good, gentle detoxifier for your body. So this is another one that would be great to have internally. 1 to 2 drops in a big glass of water, and make sure that's in a glass or metal container. And it tastes really great. It's a really fantastic oil. I can smell wild orange all day. And one of the great combos that we use all summer long is Balance and wild orange. There we go. 2 drops of each in a diffuser, Balance and wild orange. You get the grounding effects and the happy effects, Balance and wild orange. Not finally, but Citrus Bliss, the next one. It is part of the original mood management oils, and it's called the Invigorating Blend, because if you are feeling in the doldrums, if you are not feeling inspired, Citrus Bliss can help you bring into your life a bit more of that. You don't have to feel so discouraged. You can improve your mood with this one. It's got a whole host of citrus oils along with a rounding out of vanilla. So what that does is it makes it smell like a dreamsicle. It is amazing. I mean, this one, whenever you hand this one to somebody, they're always like, oh, you just can put yourself right back to, maybe I'm dating myself, but the ice cream truck when they had the dreamsicles, and you could get the dreamsicles and you just put it right there, and you are just happier when you smell this oil. Your stress level reduces, your heart rate, you can almost feel your heart rate reduce, but yet you feel more invigorated, because you're not in the fight state, you're in the joy state. And there's a big difference there. You can be more invigorated and happier and be up without your heart rate and all the other negative side effects of stress. Because like I said, you can be up and to the right and without that stress happening in your life. Roman chamomile. This one we missed for quite a while we were at doTERRA for a few years, because the whole crop was damaged, I believe, through either a really hard freeze at the wrong time or a flood. One of the two. There were two. Melissa and Roman chamomile both got damaged about the same time, and we were just heartbroken at doTERRA. But this is one of those ultimate calming oils, Roman chamomile. These tiny little flowers just make up this bottle, and you smell it, and your shoulders drop, and you just feel a wave of calm. It makes lavender seem like, oh, well, that was lovely, but Roman chamomile will, just do it more so. So it's very, very relaxing, very calming to the nervous system, and very calming to the mind. And finally, Serenity Now. No matter what, no matter how many times I pick up this bottle, I can always put it back into a Seinfeld episode. And Serenity it's now called our Restful Blend. It used to be called something else, but now they've added vetiver into it and cedarwood, which makes it even more relaxing and promotes more restful sleep and calming to the body. And they actually did some trials with our Serenity Restful Soft Gels, where they did a double-blind study that you actually take them internally, and people were sleeping better with them. So this one is really, really awesome in the diffuser with the Serenity Soft Gels. Because one of the best things about managing your stress is that you can sleep better. And when you sleep better, you boost your immune system. And, we have kids going back to school right now. That transition period, and anytime you transition in seasons or schools, going back to school or seasons, or I'm trying to think of anything else that happens that tends to bring up a whole host of oh my gosh, everybody's getting sick, that phrase. Well, sleep helps your body reset that immune system so you fight everything off better. And Serenity is one of those that can really help that process, because if you're sleeping better, your body gets to reset. This is one section of the pyramid that doTERRA is really, really big on. You need to have good rest and stress management, because your stress management is really, truly key in helping you to stay healthy. I am somebody who had to learn the hard way. I didn't manage my stress at all, and I ended up in a 4-day hospital stint where they thought I was having a stroke. It turns out I was having some pretty intense migraines that have completely taken me off the career path that I thought I was on. So when I came in with that question of, you think you've got the right degree and the great job and the right paycheck and all that stuff, all those things can be altered at any time if you don't manage your stress. So I'm really asking you to consider how you manage your stress. I don't want to see this happen to anyone else. It's a very big, dear to my heart kind of thing. The last piece I want to talk to you about is our #1 selling product. And like I said, you can get this free. If you're not in doTERRA yet, you can get these for free by enrolling with a 100 PV order this month as a wholesale customer or a wellness advocate, and setting up a loyalty rewards order next month in September at 100 PV, and you'll get this little package for free, which is about $103, $108 retail. So it's amazing. It does come back with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you haven't been on these, if you're already in doTERRA and you haven't tried these, go ahead and order them. You can get a 30-day money-back guarantee. There's no reason to not try them. Take them. If you don't feel any different, send them back to doTERRA. One of the great things is they tell you how to take them right here. From each bottle, it's all depicted right here. It's all on the box. Now, I divide these up morning and night. But what it boils down to is you've got, we'll start with this. You've got your VMZ. This is all the vitamins that you would normally take. So if you've been taking a 1 a day, you can look it up. Most of the time, those things are not dissolving and absorbing in your body. This VMZ does. It absorbs in your body. You can tell because your body processes it very differently. You will feel more energy. You will feel less brain fog, and you will handle your stress much better. Your body also will not take it out of your body. If you understand what I'm saying, you aren't going to take it, have a stomach ache, and then immediately go to the bathroom and it's all in the toilet. The next thing, if you've been on omega-3s, you know they can have this really nasty fishy taste to them. Well, ours really don't. We have this nice little tummy tamer blend in there so that you can take them and not feel sick afterwards. And again, all of our oil, all of our vitamins have a little bit of the essential oils in them so that you can take them, absorb them, and not get that nauseous feeling, which I particularly love. So this is a great blend of omegas that will help you with brain health, cardiovascular support, and it really is great for skin. And finally, Alpha CRS. This is really to support your mitochondria and your energy production in your body. So if your joints are sore, if your body, if you wake up sore in the morning, if you are just dragging all the time, this is the one, this is definitely one you're going to make sure you want to have. All three of them work together. All three of them work great. And like I said, you set up, if you don't have your account set up, it's a great time. And if you do have an account, Like I said, there's nothing holding you back because you can get your money back if you're not happy with them. Personally, I don't think we've had anybody on the team, if you've been on the team for any time, that has actually returned their kit. They've gotten started on them and they've loved them, and they've really never stopped unless it's been some other issue that's made them stop. So that's the deal this month. And this is all about stress, but I know that people report getting on these vitamins and getting on these oils and doing a consistent daily regimen has helped their stress levels tremendously. They handle their stress, they feel happier, and they show up in the world happier. And that's not to say every once in a while you're not going to have a bad day. We're not looking for perfection here. We're looking for more days, more good days than bad days. But these work, and they work, consistently every time. So I encourage you to give them a shot. I encourage you to try them. And if you have questions, put them in the comments. Because again, as a person who is the product of not managing their stress for a few years, I don't want you to end up in a position where you have a very expensive medical bill. I want you to be healthy. I want you to be happy. And I really, really want you to thrive on the planet. So I appreciate you listening, and I hope you have a great night. I hope you learned a little something about each oil tonight. And message me if you have any questions. You can reach me at essentiallysavannah@gmail.com or just post a little question here in the group. Thanks for listening, and have a fantastic night.